a term today I don't think I've ever heard, and that is looting suppression. That was used by law enforcement there, and to that end, authorities say more looting arrests have been made in the evacuation zones of both major wildfires burning in Southern California.
At least 20 people have been arrested, most in the Altadena area. Investigative reporter Eric Leonard has been running down the details. Joins us live now from Altadena with the very latest. Eric.
Yeah, hi, Michael and Colleen. The numbers are a little bit unclear. We're working to get through all of that, but you heard lots of talk tonight from a variety of officials about the concerns about looting, especially when you have huge swaths of Southern California, many square miles that are under these evacuation orders, and the instructions to the people who live in those areas were to leave, and in many cases, leave your homes unlocked and open so that emergency people can get in if they need to, if the fire begins to spread. And of course, that becomes really perilous if there are people running around trying to take advantage of the situation. Well, as we've been reporting today, there are as many as 20 people who have been arrested on suspicion of looting, most of them here in the Eaton Fire Evacuation Zone.
So they're knocking on the door, peeking through the window.
Pasadena resident Akeem Mair says he saw two men being detained by police who he says had been poking around a home that burned.
And just digging through people's stuff while the house is still burning. And, the cops will pull up and ask, the information about the house, if they live there or not. And they couldn't tell them any information. So that's when the cops started to arrest them.
Those men could be among the at least 18 looting arrests in the Eaton fire evacuation areas that Sheriff Robert Luna says have happened since the fire ignited earlier this week.
We have increased resources for our burglary and looting suppression. Unfortunately, there have been crimes out there that have been reported to us by residents who have evacuated their homes. Preliminarily, I know we're talking about 20 arrests. Preliminarily, we have about 12 arrests related to looting.
Other law enforcement officials tell us 2 of the arrests were made in the Palisades fire evacuation zone, including one person detained on suspicion of burglary. In past fires, undamaged homes abandoned by evacuees were the most common targets, sometimes burglarized by thieves who were able to slip past law enforcement roadblocks that are designed to keep neighborhoods safe. LA County District Attorney Nathan Hochman says his office will file the most serious charges possible.
You will be arrested, you will be prosecuted, and you will be punished to the full extent of the law. And the reason I want to send this warning now is I don't want any mistake later that somehow they thought, oh, it's not a big deal.
Given all of the chaos and the intensive efforts in all different parts of LA County right now, it's been difficult to get the specifics on exactly who has been detained by law enforcement. We don't have names, we don't have locations, we certainly don't have any criminal charges. None have been filed by the district attorney's office as from their office this afternoon. You also heard all this discussion about bringing in National Guard troops. They're going to assist with manning checkpoints like the one behind me here in Altadena. That will free up law enforcement to do more proactive work, patrols inside the neighborhoods to make sure nobody is inside the houses that have been evacuated out of necessity. Live in Altadena, I'm investigative reporter Eric Leonard, NBC4 News. Back to you.
All right, Eric, appreciate it. Thank you.